Hello, my name is Joel Watson, and today we're going to troop a board. This is a piece of walnut I've had laying around for quite a while now. It has a pretty serious bow and a little bit of cupping going on, so we're going to have to remove quite a bit of lumber before we get down to a usable piece. I'm going to start with my scrub plane. It's a modified number 4 bench plane from Buck & Son, so it's a pretty cheap plane. It already had a very wide throat, so I didn't have to modify that. I just had to put a radius on the blade. It's a pretty simple project, and just about anybody can do it. So here, I'm quickly removing the crown of the board. My bench is less than stable, unfortunately. The floor of this basement is definitely not flat. My apartment building is pretty old, where they just kind of did whatever. The one bad thing about using a cheap plane blade, or a cheap plane in general, not just the blade, is that the blade moves around on you pretty regularly, so you have to constantly adjust it. So we're just continually working on smoothing out that top surface and getting everything flat and true. So now I'm switching over to my low angle number 62 jack plane to smooth out those deep valleys that were left by the scrub plane. And then you can start to see the figure of the walnut kind of coming out. So here you can see the pretty sizable bow that's going on in the piece of wood on the left side there. That side I haven't touched yet. On the right side, that's the side I've been squaring up, and right now I'm going through and making sure that any high spots that are keeping the two faces from being perfectly square are knocked down, so that way I can go through and have a perfectly square face and reference point whenever I'm doing layouts. So now, flip it over and do it all again. Here I cut off the end to make it square. You know, most people say don't plane end grain, but when you have a seriously sharp plane blade, you can do whatever you want with it. You can go against grain, you can go end grain, it doesn't matter. So with that in mind, I needed to sharpen my plane blade. It was pretty sharp already, but I needed to just top it off, so I'm using a 1200 diamond grit stone, and this is a low angle. It's only at about 30-degree bevel. I do have a second plane blade that I have at a 50-degree bevel that I use when I'm trying to do high figure woods or put a really nice smooth finish on beyond what I can get with the 30-degree angle. This is a strop with just a jeweler's compound rubbed onto it, leather glued to a piece of plywood. It's a really high grit, so it puts a mirror polish on that plane blade and makes it wicked sharp. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be coming out with more videos in the near future of some bigger projects I got in the works. Thanks.